Hey there, dressmaking newbies. Ever dreamt of whipping up your own fabulous A-line dress? Well, buckle up, buttercups. Because today we're diving into how to sew a simple A-line dress. Trust me, it's easier than you think. First things first, the fabric. Choose something that drapes well, think cotton, linen, or a nice flowy rayon. Avoid anything super stiff, as we want that A-line to, well, A-line beautifully. You'll also need a pattern. Now, you can totally buy one, but for beginners, we're keeping it simple. You can draft your own, using your measurements, or find a free, easy-to-follow pattern online. There are tons. Next, the tools of the trade. You'll need fabric scissors, don't even think about using your kitchen shears. A measuring tape, pins, a sewing machine of course, thread that matches your fabric, and a seam ripper because, let's be honest, we all make mistakes. Oh, and an iron and ironing board are your best friends. Okay, let's get down to business. First, wash and iron your fabric. This pre-shrinks it, so your dress doesn't end up a size too small after the first wash. Lay your fabric flat and pin your pattern pieces to it, following the pattern instructions for how to place them. Cut around the pattern pieces carefully. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Now, for the sewing. With right sides of the fabric together. Pin the side seams of the front and back pieces. Sew along those seams, using a straight stitch. Most patterns will have a seam allowance marked, follow those lines. If you're unsure, a ½ seam allowance is a good starting point. Backstitch at the beginning and end of your seams to secure them. Next, sew the shoulder seams, again with right sides together. You're basically creating the bodice of your dress. Once those seams are done, iron them open, or to one side, whichever looks neater to you. Now, let's tackle the neckline and armholes. You can finish these edges a few ways using bias tape, folding and stitching. Or even with a serger if you have one. Bias tape is a good beginner option. It's a pre-made binding that gives a nice, clean finish. Simply pin it to the edge, sew it in place. And then fold it over to the other side and stitch again. Once the neckline and armholes are finished, it's time for the hem. Fold the bottom edge of your dress up twice, about a ½ inch each time, to create a neat hem. Pin it in place and then sew it with a straight stitch. And there you have it. An A-line dress. Give it a try. It may not be perfect, but you made it. It's a great feeling, right? Remember to take your time. Be patient with yourself, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. Happy sewing, and rock that dress.